Okay, this is my brake caliper off my Chevy Avalanche 2003. Had to replace brake lines, and of course when I tried to bleed the brakes, the calipers, the bleeder screw, were frozen up, damaged, and I put heat to them and managed to get them out, but then trying to get them sealed again was a problem. I tried going to a bigger thread, and that didn't quite work for me. So the next thing I found is this nice little setup where it has a bushing with a, if you didn't screw up your hole too bad, you could use a 10 millimeter or 3/8 pipe thread. I guess you'd have to use the NPT 3/8. But I screwed up my hole enough, so I went to the next size up. And this is a 1/4" NPT. So one thing you're going to need to know is you need to get that pipe tap started real straight, and you don't have enough depth in the hole to just use a regular pipe tap. You're going to have to either cut off a regular pipe tap and make it into a bottoming pipe tap, or I don't know if you can buy them or not. I'm a machinist / tool maker. I've never seen them, but you probably can get them. It doesn't take much to cut them off, just a little abrasive tool in your grinder with a cutoff wheel. And this is what I got. Well, I put it in last night. I got it within like 2 threads of the hex. You don't want it to bottom out on the hex. So bottom out threads, I was very careful not to strip it, and I also coated it with red Loctite and let it sit overnight after degreasing it, obviously, with brake cleaner. So this is what I got. Hopefully this is going to take me to the promised land. I'll be putting that back in now, as usual, in the snow. Okay, we got the caliper back in, led the brakes. Do that alone makes it a lot easier. If you have your line from your caliper run into a bottle, you don't really need to have a reservoir in it. When you use these check valves I found online, like 4 for $5 or something like that. So you have a 1/4" and 3/16 lines, and this line here, these red fittings came from a kit from the auto parts store, and that's to bleed the brake master cylinder. And you would set it up something like that, and as you pump your brakes gently and release, and the fluid will flow through, but it won't flow back through these. You can also bleed your calipers that way into a bottle, or you can get a box of this coil of this tubing, and you can run it right from every caliper you got if you got enough tubing. Put your check valve on a short length right next to the caliper, and run the rest up to your reservoir. Make sure you keep your reservoir full until the fluid starts coming through, and then just pump until there's no more air coming through. But these check valves won't allow any backflow, so you don't have to worry about opening and closing valves. Just gently press your pedal, let it up, and it'll suck all the air out. I hope that helps you with your brakes. This is what I've learned. If this is any help to you, please hit the like button and help me out. Thanks.